and welcome to Tumble Through!
Tumble through!
Tumble Through!
Tumble through.
Or tumble boo!
Tumble Boo! Yes, I am your creeptacular host and GM, Jen Vaughn, pronouns she, they, and thank you for tuning in to our second episode of the harrowing hayride, or something to dismember me by, with our seasonal workers adventuring party. Please let the people know who you are, what your character is, all that good stuff.
Hi, I am Anna. I use the it pronouns, and I am going to be playing once again Bobby, she, any pronouns, who is a puppet gunslinger, who also, I guess in a spooky way, is specifically the puppet of the ghost kind. So they have some kind of spirit inside of them that keeps them alive.
Spirit inside.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Krifu, pronouns he, him, and I am playing Eris, the awakened house cat psychic, pronouns he, it.
Kia ora, hi, I'm Evan. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Jacques O'Linton, who is our good leshy fighter. And my good is a pumpkin on my head, as my head.
Hello and moin. I am Toto and my pronouns are she, they. I am a Southeast Asian diaspora and I am playing Callisto, catfolk, former circus acrobat turned thief. Pronouns they, them.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being here. So last we left the party, you were helping out the Cormans, sort of a pseudo-royalty out on the countryside, and they had hired you all to escort them through this hayride at the Harrow Fall Festival because there had been some attempts on the wife's life, Miss Diana Corman. And you had a little bit of fun at the Fall Festival, got some pumpkin butter, got some golden apples, and then you also just finished your first little, I don't even want to say excursion, but your first stop on the hayride. It's like a room if we were in a haunted house, but in a hayride, you know, we're out in the wild. Or, well, the tamed wilds. The tamed capitalist pound for pound wild. But yes, you all are continuing on the path around this next copse of trees. The wagon turns, and wet squelching and cloth ripping sounds can be heard from this next maroon-clad dais. A large man-shaped object turns around from what only can be described as an operation massacre. Patches of different colored skin are stitched together across his body. His legs are long and reedy, bent at angles with furry feet like a grasshopper's. And you notice that when they speak, the voice doesn't seem to come from their head. Well, some volunteers, says the person as they walk up to you.
Oh, hi.
How are you today? They say with a little pomposity.
I think pretty okay. I mean, I'm a little cold, maybe. Looks at the others. Are you cold?
I feel nothing.
Ah, yes, I should have remembered that. We're fine.
You're fine. Excellent. This person, they have several different colors of skin attached with some really rough stitches. And what is clearly their head has stitched eyes, nose, mouth, and then, but from their chest you see a small, like 12-year-old's face, a boy, coming out, and they are operating this operation character. Do any of you recognize this type of creature?
I was just thinking, like, if it's meant to be some kind of puppet thing or whatever, it's...
Is it a golem?
There is a special ancestry in Pathfinder called the Flesh Warp.
Ooh.
So you could play a character that is like this, whatever this person is supposed to be, I suppose.
interesting.
Uh-oh.
You know that you've ever mentioned something to like this to me, you know that you catch my interest.
But Eris is trained in medicine. That might help it recognize what kind of creature this child is supposed to be.
Yeah, you could do
pretending to be.
medicine, arcana, lore. But yeah, I think medicine you could.
I have circus law. If I ever met someone like this in the circus,
Some of the clothing or some of the skin is clearly just old sweaters too. You can see some Fair Isle stitching in there, and
I feel like because Bobby is trained in crafting, she would recognize that at least.
Got a 13 on medicine.
you just make it. You recognize this as a skin stitch, a type of. I mean, again, a costume of a skin stitch. So skin stitches are typically made from flayed human skins and stuffed with poisonous insects and straw. The idea for making these usually comes from the dark god Norgabor, given to skin stitchers in their dreams. So you could think of it as a little combination between Frankenstein's monster and a scarecrow, if that floats your boat. And they are holding a large cleaver and wearing an apron with blood all over it, and gesturing, "Please, please, would someone care to help me? I could desperately use your help." And they are gesturing to a pile of fake arms, limbs, and large bug pieces laying next to the operating table.
Yeah.
And then they lean closer in case, Endo is looking kind of scared, but they're like, I'm Orinth.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm happy to help. It's just like old times. And we'll walk up to the... Sorry, that took me a second.
Yeah.
think of it as walking up as well. It's like looking at all the parts on the table and kind of absentmindedly starts like swatting at one of the fake limbs. And it's just staring at it as it slowly starts falling off the side.
Orinth looks at you and is like, "You're right. That one wasn't up to code. Find a better limb. You can either add to my creature," and they're pointing at a torso on the table, "or you can make your own."
I want to make my own.
Yeah. Orin's got some wooden dowels that are carved sort of like thick needles that you can't actually hurt yourself with. Small rope as thread. It's like, come, create with me. Like full on circus, not MC, but the big man. Ringmaster, thank you. God. I was trying to say the words Hugh Jackman there, so I was just kind of like...
The circus Hugh
Yeah, I was like,
Jackman.
I looked at the child and I'm like, and are you going to stitch a part onto that body?
Yeah, I think they need 2 heads. And Endo's looking right at you. I mean, not yours, Jack. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't assume it was my head, but I like where you're going with this. By all means, pick out another head for this creature.
At this point, the third head is rolling from the table.
Orinth is whispering to you, "We gotta keep some of them, okay?" Like,
What? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know sometimes how you get distracted by objects.
oh yeah. Mine are usually shiny though. These are kind of like, this is my old pants. So.
I think as Eris is sitting there, he sees the head rolling away and just stares at it. And then you can see these ripples of energy in the air as it like lifts up the head telekinetically using telekinetic hand and sort of brings it back towards the table and sort of hovers it and offers it to the group.
Wow, that's perfect.
Is that head suitable, Endo? The magical lifted head?
Yes. Yeah, it's really good.
Maybe it's a ghost that lifted that head.
What?
Eris frowns.
No, I am joking.
Mistiana's giving you like the shut up eyes, like.
In the background, Bobby's like frantically sewing something together. They do have craft. They're 3D crafting, but also I think there's something funny about a doll or puppet making their own kind of, and I feel like there's some kind of strange catharsis in there that we should not unpack right now.
But we've got to. No, yeah. Can you give me a crafting check?
So 24.
Whoa.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, you passed. Yeah. Orinth is like, wow, that is so good. And then he turns to the forest behind him as if he's talking to other people. My other creations, look at how good! A new brethren for you! Unless, of course, you want to keep it. And hands it back to
Bobby
Bobby.
like holds it like, can I keep it? And they'll just she'll put it like in her backpack of things.
Orin says, okay, now watch this. This is the big ender. Just to you, Bobby. This is the finale.
Okay.
Orinth jumps off the dais after you've all... Or Toto, have you finished messing... not messing, but pushing stuff off the... Catting about, if you will?
I guess after being reminded that they've been doing it in the first place, they're like, oh, right. Oh, they're just like putting this away.
Orinth jumps off the dais and sort of gestures you back to the wagon. And he does one more big spin, mud flying out, and this blue dirt doesn't seem to quite match the scene. And he pulls up this second skin stitch that you have all worked on and just goes, all it now needs is a heart. Dramatically slow turns to all of you. Can we have one of yours?
I don't know if I... And like Bobby like touches her own chest. I don't know if I have one. Looks at Eris like, can we borrow yours? Oh no, wait, you don't have one anyway.
Eris's head is recoiling, like...
Yes, yeah. Use mine, and I...
No. No.
Orinth starts screaming. No. And then like...
Callista's just like calmly pushing it back.
No, just...
Take it.
It's my job to scare you.
My Opie seed pod is yours.
This kid is barely getting paid enough. Don't do this to him.
I don't think they're getting paid at all.
What? Oh, this is the true horror of this, isn't
No,
it?
I'm getting paid, but
I've
I've heard stories about people getting hit with seed pods. They got pump nutted.
Pump nutted.
Please don't pump nut me, sir.
I apologize. I shan't pump nut you,
And
RF.
this is why we put the explicit tag in our podcast.
At least for once, I don't have to keep quiet and make faces only. At this point, it's not me; it's everyone else.
Okay, I shall keep hold of this one.
Okay, Orin wipes their tears off. Endo gives them like a,
You got this, okay? You've got this.
and then gets back in the wagon and then says, and does the like, the wheel finger gesture, the go again, or the like, let's go. And then Orinth resets. Here we have it. Here's the skin stitch you made. And then dramatic slow turn and says, now all it needs is a heart. Can we have one of yours? This time, though, the skin stitch in its hands starts to animate, and he starts cackling, screaming, and then the driver moves the wagon forward as you continue to the next dais.
Did you see that? Did you see that? It looked weird when we left. It was...
What?
No.
It looks like Bobby on a Sunday.
Hey!
Oh, okay.
See, that's a comment I would expect from Eris.
Eris is starting to get a little concerned. Like there's been some weird dirt, some spooky things, and we're here because there is danger. And so Eris uncharacteristically stands up on his hind legs, reaches into the pouch around his neck, and pulls out a thin black wand that definitely should not have fit into that little pouch. And just in its paws will wave it and tap it on its head, and this magical energy comes around him and forms a mystic armor. And then puts the wand back, goes back to all fours, and looks and dares anyone to say something.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Miss Diana is looking at you, the mother. Oh wow, that was beautiful. I don't get to see a lot of it's just I haven't been out much with everything that's been happening, so thank you.
I can imagine that there's been some. He's trying to be practice sympathy, whatever that is. I can imagine that your home is feeling less safe these nights.
Yeah, I'd say it is. Are you trying to get information from her, or are you just trying to be sympathetic and nice?
Both, I guess. I don't know how well he's succeeding at being sympathetic and nice, but is curious about the fact that last time she mentioned these people who she couldn't really see, and then all that happened was she got knocked out and was better for it. It seems very strange, and if it was so good, then why are we here to protect them?
I don't know if I can aid with that, because I do have to discreet inquiry, but obviously I've been not...
What is discreet inquiry?
It's writing messages on bathroom doors.
I think that's indiscreet.
I mean, if that person ever eats at that restaurant.
It says... You are subtle in your efforts to learn the things you need to know. When gathering information, you can hide the true subject of your inquiry among other topics of little interest to you without increasing the difficulty of the check or taking more time to gather information. Anyone trying to gather information to determine if someone else was asking around about the topic in question must exceed your deception DC or the normal DC to gather information about your inquiries, whichever is higher, or else I don't learn of your efforts. So I think it's essentially like you're subtly asking about things while you're talking about other stuff.
Totally. It's that thing that adventurers always try to do. They're like, so have you seen people around? But not
it's funny because this one was
on
on my list to potentially pick for Lowen if they get an expert in deception. But yeah, I don't know how it works in terms of... I'm assuming that during the ride we've been chatting a little bit. So she would have asked, or just talked to them. But
you would roll diplomacy like normal, but they wouldn't be able to tell that you were trying to get at it unless their perception check exceeded your deception DC.
Well, it helps because my deception is much harder than diplomacy, so it's easier. That's weird though, that you roll diplomacy and then they have to roll against your deception. That's an odd one. But I will roll diplomacy, which I'm not trained in, but that's okay.
I suppose you're trying to deceive them in the sense that they do not know that you are being questioned in a way.
Yeah, I guess. So, I mean, that's not... I can't hero point that, to be fair. We have another... let me hero point it, because that was a 5. That was pretty bad. It's a 14. Better.
Yeah, that works. Miss Diana at you in the eyes, Bobby. The eyes that don't blink. No eyelids, but some expression, of course, with the stitches and the fabric, yeah. And back at you, Eris. Sort of leans in close while the other people are talking and goes, all right, I'll be real with you. I wasn't attacked at all. But something has been happening. Something is wrong. Korg has stayed out for nights on end. He's been helping out at this farm. He does these little experiments sometimes. And I just know he's off. He's off some way. You caught us earlier. I was trying to help deliver some of the boxes for the community, the little CSA boxes we have for when people come and pick up food from the farm, or they deliver some. He didn't want me to help out like I usually do. So I don't know. It was the first thing I could think of, and it was obviously terrible. Clearly, you could tell immediately. And she's sort of gesturing also at Jacques. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong, but clearly something is wrong.
As this conversation is unfolding, I have a cantrip that's Detect Magic, and while everyone is having kind of distracted by this conversation, I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Where is Korg, by the way?
Bobby and Eris were at the front. And then Korg and Endo were in the middle, leaving 2 more of the seasonal workers, Callisto and Jacques, to be at the back. Trying to make sure that you're all packaged in nicely for them. Okay, so you cast Detect Magic.
Mm-hmm.
What's the range on that?
30 feet.
30 feet, okay. As the wagon rolls to a stop at the next maroon dais, you sense a lot of magic at the dais itself, but nowhere else. Endo looks around and just goes, sees not a single actor can be seen or heard. If this was a movie, you would hear crickets. Endo lowers the little plank to get out of the wagon, walks over to the dais and just goes,
You think it's like some sort of like invisible monster?
Person nearest to me, probably still, I was sitting on my lap, know about the Detect Magic and that there's an unusual high amount of magic around here.
like right here, and Endo lifts up the...
I mean, I tell this to Eris after like Endo's already waddling down the...
Am I within earshot of this? I'm at the back with you, aren't I?
Yeah, because I'm at the front with Bobby, so it would be Jacques that you're mentioning this to.
Whoever is like closest to me that I can like just whisper this to.
Magic at the dais. Endo child, just wait there, and I'll jump off and stride over to Endo.
Endo does not like being called a child, and it was just like, no, there's supposed to be something here, Jacques.
Stop,
I can just
Endo!
tell. Lifting up the dais curtain, and a howl of wind that increases in volume as a head rolls out at their feet, and they scream bloody murder. 4 more heads fall out as well, and they all lift up and start screaming themselves.
Oh, that's a bit
Oh
loud.
my god.
Uh-oh.
This part of the performance.
Endo's like, I don't think so, and one dives at his head, and I think you have to roll for initiative.
Oh! Tumble boo!
We're gonna be. Wait, I can shoot heads like I'm at a fair. County fair.
I rolled a 25 for initiative.
All right, Jacques, you are first.
Oh, heck. I guess I have to draw my scythe with my first action. And then I am going to strike out at this horrible little head creature. So yeah, my scythe looks like this. It's got like a twisted vine handle, which looks like pumpkin vine, but it's been straightened out with these little leaves and this wickedly curved blade on the end. Oh, there's a lot of dice came out then. That's a 30, which is 19 slashing damage.
Yeah, that hits.
We are level 4.
This is different to playing my druid.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, it is knocked out. Well, it is not completely dead. You hit it once, so you have one
Okay.
more turn.
My companions are behind me. If it's knocked out, can I move through its square? And I'll stride forward into that space right beside Endo. So just up into here.
Perfect.
So yeah, stride, strike, stride. That's me done.
Sweet. Okay.
Endo, I
It
told you
is-
to stop. Now stay close to me or else we're gonna die.
Endo's like, but there should be teenagers here. Where are they? All right, it's your turn, Eris.
Eris, from the edge of the wagon, sort of looks at the heads rolling around Jacques and Endo, and then looks nearby, quick darting motions of his head, and focuses on a rock on the ground and picks it up and slams it into the head north of Endo for an 26 to hit and 11 points of damage.
Is that like a mind bullet?
No, it's just I'm just lifting something and hurling at it.
What? Wow. Rocks are fine, seed pods not.
26 to hit for 11 points of damage.
Yeah. So you knock this head out as well. It falls back to the ground, its mouth slack. You do notice that the heads are not all similar. This one was another goblin. The other head, it looked like humanoid. I think you see a plant leshy as well.
I have a third action. I'd like to recall knowledge. What are these things?
Nice.
Are they undead?
All right, so you recall knowledge. Appear to be rotting, preserved heads created by magic. You know that they are usually covered in like a slimy blood and that they mindlessly fly around. These have mostly been flying around and just screaming. They are covered in sort of a blue film and they haven't actually attacked you. They were just scaring the shit out of Endo.
Oops. Do I think these things are actually violent, or... Oh well. Destroy them all. Protect the child.
Are they like saying anything or like?
They're just screaming.
Let's see, I'm wondering if your cat ears would be able to... Wanna do a perception check for me?
Sure.
It's a great question.
16 plus 8 is 24.
Damn, okay. Yeah, you can tell that they are screaming an elongated help.
Oh no. Oh,
I'm like next to Bobby and I was like, I'm sure that those aren't the teenagers doing the thing. Because I keep hearing them scream help.
Korg jumps down from the wagon. He's like, "Oh, you're right. Oh my god. They're the kids. They're the kids."
Destroy them all!
wait. Oh my god.
I'm just calling. It's like, no. Those are kids. Actors. Performers.
Korg is lifting up the one that was on the ground, the first one to get hit, and sort of just like, at that point, that's when you hear the crunching of leaves coming from the forest to the left of you. As a familiar figure appears, but they no longer appear fake. As Orinth joins the scene, bellowing
Yes.
now. "Oh, my volunteers, you left, you didn't finish!"
Whose turn is it?
Callisto's.
Okay, I am fairly confused. Can I roll some sort of perception to check out like what the fuck is going on here?
Yes.
27.
All of the severed heads and Orinth Skin Stitch, they all have this blue dirt attached to them that isn't present anywhere else, or at least not on the path.
Is Orin still inside of it though?
He is still a part of it. It's sort of become a real Skin Stitch. Korg, seeing you kind of working it out, Callisto goes, "It was me. I think I was experimenting with the soil.
What for?
For my, I'm a calitocrat. I follow Calistrad and just into metals and experimenting and having these cool dream journals, and it's why we have so many of these metal apples. It didn't seem like a problem when they first appeared. I was just trying to help remove the metal faster with this like a new
Can't you just get a hobby like everyone else? I don't know. Try marathoning.
marathoning, like a
You just run marathons. I don't know. Get into coffee.
yes. I promise I will get into coffee, but I think we have to figure out a way to subdue them, maybe, or
Killing or not killing?
Not killing the kids. Get the children to safety.
Goes my entire shtick.
So how do we return the kid back to itself? I asked this to Korg.
do you want to give me a lore check or arcana?
Anyone but me.
We're still technically in initiative.
Yeah, it's not our turn.
Yeah.
I look around trying to assess the situation.
Korg can tell you, was like, we can just knock them out. We can knock them out, maybe? Subdue them somehow? No, just not shoot them? And he sort of looks at the doll just covered in head to
Yeah.
toe. And it's
I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I think first things first, I'm going to run over here, trying to get the kids behind me. Just like shush them to the back. I was like, okay, everyone behind us. All in order.
They scream softer now, looking at Orinth as he approaches, and he's just like, I need my volunteers! You left me and I started to, and he starts vomiting out what appears to be some paired organs.
Ugh.
And some sweater sleeves.
Yikes. So I had the speed action and I rolled a skill check. Do I still have an action left?
Perception, stride, and then you have a third act.
I have a net. Can I throw a net at it?
Absolutely.
What would I roll?
Ranged attack?
Or ranged. Yeah.
22.
22. All right, you are able to land the net over Orinth as he ends up lying prone as well, or falling prone, and is like his hands going through the net, sort of screaming, oh, please. I just want to do my job. I just want to be good at it.
Oh dearie, this is a summit. This is like a one-time season job. You get better ones.
Korg's turn. That's so fun. Korg is gonna run over. He grabbed one of heads before. He'll give pumpkin butter to it that he has to heal. To heal it slightly.
Oh, the golden apples dispel certain types of magic. It said in the item description.
And then he's gonna give more pumpkin butter to the second head, and then that'll be the end of his turn. The severed heads will just continue to scream on their turn.
How does he apply the butter?
Into the mouth. How else?
I thought it was like a salve almost. No? Okay, fine.
I mean, sure, but everyone else has to eat it. I guess it goes out their necks, but you know. Bobby, I feel like it's your time to shine, actually.
So, something about bullets are lethal, but seed pods might not be. And I do have quick draw, so I can draw a weapon and shoot in the same action. However, obviously they'd be loaded with bullets, so I'd have to switch them. But I also have dual weapon reload, so if I do draw two weapons, I can reload them without having to use in their hand. So I guess if it takes...
And you can take a -2 to your attack to make it non-lethal.
Oh, instead, wait, how do I do that with bullet? Okay, great. Yeah, I guess like with Orient, like the head above, because obviously their head is like in the middle of their body, the head above is not. Yeah, I mean, if I can do it with a penalty that makes it non-lethal, that works instead.
When I slashed it with a scythe and it fell unconscious, so...
Yeah. What I will do then instead is I will first do a quick draw my gun. And
Nice.
I'm going to...
No targeting.
No, that's a nat 1. I'm re-rolling that. I'm here.
Bobby's the only one who's used any hero points. The rest of us still had 3.
Yeah, I'm using my last one. So
Burn and turn him, baby.
25.
Yeah.
So then damage 5.
And what were you aiming at again?
So I guess like the fake head of Orin. So like not the head in the middle, but like the head in the top. So yeah, you see like the Bobby just pull out like a gun and then shoot straight at. Essentially, it's a headshot, even though it's empty inside the head. And then I will use that's one action. For my second, I will use a pistol twirl, which I can make like a gesture or flare to distract the opponent and leave it invulnerable to my next attack. So I use feint, which I think is deception. I has 21. I don't know if that succeeds.
Oh, yeah. No, you got it.
So that means that if it succeeds, they are off guard against my melee and range attacks.
Okay.
So for my third, I am going to do another quick draw and pull out my hand crossbow. Or my crossbow. Oh, wait, so 5 plus... Okay, yeah. So that one doesn't hit. I think like the thing that... I think Bobby's like... used to like use these things to kill, so now that she has to look for players that don't do lethal damage, she's like, where the fuck do I shoot? But that's the end of my turn.
But you did perfect. That headshot took off the skin stitch head, the fake head, so it just ripping cotton, if you will, but not that way.
Yeah.
And it falls to the ground. Orinth sort of acts disoriented, like, ugh. He's sort of still rolling around, like he's in pain, but he's less aggressive. Jacques?
So just knocking them out, right, with my scythe.
However, that's something you can do. If you have other ways to dispel magic, you could do one of those.
No.
Because again, they're covered in magic. Okay, cool.
I
No.
don't have the butter. I've got the apple.
The apple also dispels magic.
Oh.
Somehow. I don't know how it works, but I know it does.
Oh, the apple.
You can shove it in its mouth and then it's gonna have a really bad tummy ache.
It's like a seed pod. I can use this.
Just like a seed pod.
Yeah, it's shaped like a seed pod.
Exactly.
The one closest to me, I'll rub the apple on it. I'll just all across its face and see what happens.
A bite appears in the apple, taking away a third of it, and then from the head drops down. I think you had the human boy.
Okay.
Who is he's just like gasping, like, and then he vomits out a little bit of the blue dirt.
Oh.
and it dissipates.
Okay, so those two are left. Right. Who's next? Eris. The one to the northeast of me, up here, being. Second action. Can I do the same?
Yeah.
So I'll be shouting, come here, I'll fix you too. Smash, smash, smash with the apple.
Just bashing the head in with the apple.
Yeah.
Another bite disappears, and the goblin child falls out of the severed head, gasping on the ground. A little bit of vomiting. And it's like, oh my god, thank you. Thank you. And Endo is just like in a state of shock, I would say, probably, about everything that's happening.
And that third one's within reach, if I can use my last action to do that with the last of the apple.
That was your third action.
Yep.
Eris, go ahead, deal some undamage, if you will.
No, Eris will, as an action, reach into the pouch and pull out the golden apple, and then cast telekinetic hand and hover it over to the two heads in front of Endo, and hover it to one of them.
You get one. Yep, another. A bite disappears from the golden apple. A small catfolk child falls out. A teenager, I mean, and it's just like, oh my god.
And then the apple is still hovering there, and on the next turn I'll be able to move it again. But
What would you like to do, Callisto?
How is our big Stitch person doing?
They're okay. They are screaming on the ground, but they haven't been able to get out of the net.
Do I feel like do they have the frightened condition at all?
Oh, yes. For you, yes. They're frightened.
So I have an apple as well, I believe. So I would go, like, move closer and try to do the same thing everyone was doing with the apple. And since I have Dread Striker, I capitalize on my enemy's fear and slip past the defenses. Any creature that has the frightened condition is also off guard against your attacks.
Beautiful. What does this look like when you
I feel like it's like kind of a cat jump. Do you know when cats start like poofing out up and it's like moving towards you in this really weird jumping style? It's just like jumping towards it and then on top while it's under the net and just like taking the apple and shoving it to where I believe the actual face is.
You dispel the magic of the skin suit, and Orinth is like, oh, he just rips rips the costume away from his face. He's just like, get me out of here. He's like, Orinth the Amazing has lived. Thank you. He's bowing.
I was like still under the net. I was like, get a different job.
It's supposed to be fun. And he starts
Just cries.
looking again. Yeah.
I'll just like get up my claws and get him out of the net.
Korg he's gonna use his turn to look at you, Bobby, and just goes, you got it. Because you've got technically a hand with a floating apple next to a kid. Korg goes, take the shot. Take the shot.
Take the shot.
Yeah, okay, I will shoot. I feel like Bob is like, yes, this is my time, and we'll just like, and she'll just like, shoot
Which
it.
gun?
Yeah, the pistol, not the crossbow. 27.
Describe how you shoot the apple.
I think it's just like Bobby just like aims at the apple. Normally, you know, she would close one eye, but no eyelids. So she doesn't. And just pulls the trigger. And like in slow motion, this bullet just like flies through the air, hits the apple, and just knocks it straight into the mouth of that head.
Perfect. Yeah, the kid literally like pops out.
Yeah. And she blows like the pistol like when it's been shot, and then flicks it and puts it back in the holster.
Miss Diana stands up from the wagon and is pissed. Her eyes are aflame. She's like, Mr. Corman, husband, darling, get your ass over here. But she and she like makes him sit down, and she goes to gather up the children. She's like, we are going back to the barns to deliver these children. It's time for some hot cider and donuts. And she is like in charge. She's like, she turns to each of you and is like, thank you so much. I cannot impart how helpful you have been and how terrifying that could have ended. Korg looks, I mean, he's wrecked. He put so many young people in danger, and not young people, but mostly the young people, including Endo.
I want to go over to Korg and like pat his back, and while I do so, I'm going to pickpocket him.
You do that.
While you go over to and pat him, I'll distract him from the other side and say, Korg, that was a terrible thing to do, what you have done. You need to learn how to communicate better with your wife. I think you've got a long road ahead of you.
Korg is, I mean, he's teary-eyed, honestly, and he's red-faced because he's so mad. He's like, you're right. Thank you so much, so very much. I owe everyone.
Well, the gold that we are promised to do this job.
Of course, yes.
Probably quite a substantial bonus if you want us to keep quiet about your heinous deed.
Yes, well, no, I honestly think I need to let people know what I've done, because he looks around, he goes, this isn't the only farm I put this soil on. No. I will say, we'll let everyone do a little denouement or end scene, but while you were all on the wagon going back to the festival, Endo...
How much do I steal?
How much do you steal? Give me a minute, I'll figure that.
Those golden apples were worth 5 gold apiece.
I can roll a
Gotta
thievery.
You got loads.
Yeah, he's got a bunch. You roll that for your end scene. Endo's gonna pull from their cape one rainbow feather for each of you, and then putting into chat what it is. But basically, it's imbued with the magic of genuine gratitude. 4 inches long. The feather activates when held in a hand, an extremely stressed hand, and asks for help. The color will drain out and bubble around in an orb 30 feet in diameter. No magical spells or creatures other than the targets may enter the orb for 1 full minute.
Ooh.
It's one-time use.
Full minute. That's
Price?
sick.
Priceless.
Yeah, it's a little... yeah, exactly. This is from a teenager. Of course, it's priceless. And also a little OP, but
It's for a kid.
for the next one shot. Okay, how did that roll go?
Thievery?
14.
14? Okay, you get 27 gold from him.
Wow.
So not bad. This guy is rich. All right, we'll go in reverse order then. So Toto, what is your as you're counting this money? Is there any last thing you want to do on the farm?
I think I'm gonna shoot a pumpkin. I'm gonna shoot a pumpkin for the trebuchet.
You're gonna shoot a pumpkin. Cool. Yeah. You go for the heroes of the Harrow Fall Festival. All of them go out into that area because it's also the only place without dirt, the blue dirt, which Llama is in. Of course, she is closing it down and talking to druids to help clean up the blue dirt as soon as possible.
Shut down that operation.
Yeah, but all the games are still free for you and fun for you. All right.
I'm also gonna ask Bobby if Bobby wants to get shot.
Wants to get shot, or like. Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah, if you wanna be the pumpkin.
You
You wanna get shot out of a trebuchet.
You know what? Why not? Let's try that. But I think like I will say before that if is Miss Diana still around?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think she would have gone up to her and be like, he seems like an asshole. If you ever want something better, finger guns at her.
Sorry, do your doll hands actually have fingers?
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, this is for Miss Diana.
Yes.
It's not for me. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And to everyone wondering,
Yes.
Jen, the GM, is
Yes.
nodding her head. Their head very...
Yeah. Anna is also nodding.
Miss Diana like wipes a tear away and she goes, "Oh well, we are in an open relationship, so maybe
Ooh. All
maybe
right.
Dolly
Well,
wants to play."
Sure. And then they go like, I'll find you later. First, I have a date with a trebuchet.
As most good ones do.
And then she'll walk off to get flung off the trebuchet by Callisto.
Perfect. All right.
Jacques looking around. Job well done. Sees the hot goodies are still there. A little bit curious about hot goodies. But also goes over to the pumpkin and says, "Implant, have you had your break yet, my liege?"
The pumpkin looks around and goes, I think we're all going on a little permanent break. But I'm a little worried. As you might not have noticed before, but
What?
as he walks around, the bottoms of his little pumpkin feet
No.
have blue dirt on it.
Oh.
No. Okay, what those? Oh no, he's animated by the blue dirt.
Yes, he was also animated by the dirt.
No.
Why are you saying no?
Well, this is good. He can last forever, can't he? Surely.
I mean... And then he looks at you and he goes, "Oh, they're reversing everything that the dirt has touched."
Come with me.
Okay.
Let's get some hot goodies and leave.
Yes. You want some of the buttered brethren?
I'll pass.
Okay,
Well,
there's
keep some just
there's
in
apple
case.
cider.
It's got properties. It's got some properties about that butter.
Yeah, no, there's candied apple, cider donuts, and apple pasties too. We got plenty.
Let's grab a lot. Let's get out of here.
All right, let's goody off. Yeah. All right, and Eris, what is your...
I think Eris is with all of the young people that came out of the heads that we attacked, because Miss Diana was feeding them hot cider and donuts. And so Eris, jumped up onto their laps and onto the table and is allowing himself to be pet by the young people, so that he can get good access to the donuts and start licking the glaze off.
They see it and they let you. They're just like, yeah, this cat rocks. Like,
So he's just, the last time we see him, he's just laying on this table, like licking donuts and being pet.
and that was something to dismember me by. Thank you all so much for playing and...
Tumbleboo.
Oh yeah,
Okay, fine. Tumble. I'll join.
Hey everyone, I am Toto. My pronouns are she, they. I was playing Callisto the catfolk, and I have some pumpkin in the fridge actually, and now I think I want some. You can find my work almost anywhere under Todoroki, and maybe we'll see each other on a different game sometime soon.
Cool. Kia ora. Hi, everyone. I'm Evan, aka Māori Nerd, on all the socials if you want to find me on there. I have got a pumpkin right here behind me. I'm slapping it right now. There we go. That's real. I also play Nico on Twilight's Edge on the Tumble Through channel. So you could probably, if you're listening to this, you probably already know that. And what else am I doing? I stream on Twitch under Māori Nerd, and going to be at Dragon Meet this year. I don't know if this comes out before Dragon Meet, but if it does, going to be there with the rest of the cast. Just come say hi, don't be a stranger, and we'll have some fun. All right.
Hi everyone, it's Krifu. Of course, I'm the GM of Twilight's Edge, and excited and glad that we could do a special Halloween one-shot on the podcast. Follow me online at Krifu. Definitely come find us all at Dragon Meet. I don't think Jen's going to be there, but the rest of us will be there. If you liked hearing Jen and Toto's voices, you can see them in the 3-city revamp Vampire the Masquerade actual play on the Euphoria channel, where I play with them as well as Ida and GM'd by Marcus. So we've now officially absorbed the vampires into the Tumble Through
Award-winning GM.
The award-winning GM Marcus for that, yes. But yeah, thank you for... I wish everyone a happy Halloween.
I am Anna, they it pronouns, and usually I play Lowen on the Twilight's Edge podcast, but today I didn't. And you can find me pretty much everywhere at Peculiar Planet. I write comics, I write tabletop stuff, I do sensitivity reading, and actual plays. As for other actual plays, I'm often at Pansa's Tables in another campaign called Dark Waters. I would say just follow my socials, that's where I post most of the stuff that I do. This was very fun. Happy Halloween.
Oh, I can't believe it. The second episode of Tumbleboo. Thank you so much. I've been Jen Vaughn. You can find me online at the Jenya, Jenya. Yes, in addition to 3-city revamp, Vampire the Masquerade, I will be having some other Euphoria stuff coming out soon. I cannot say what, or with whom, or where. Well, I can't say where. Euphoria. But this adventure and others are available. Pathfinder, Brindlewood Bay, and some D&D are all on Drive-Thru RPG or the DM's Guild. And if you are in Harrogate or Leeds in the UK, please come out to Thought Bubble on November 15th and 16th. I'll have comics I've written, drawn, and TTRPG stuff. And it's also my birthday, so you kind of have to come. Yeah, it's my birthday. Convention's just for me. So, I think
Thought Bubble is a good one.
I hope it's my first one, so yeah.
Oh, it's good.
But thank you again, Krifu, Evan, Anna, Toto. Thank you so much. Thank you to the listeners. And happy Halloween.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Happy Halloween.
Tumblethrough presents Something to Dismember Me by A Harrowing Hayride by Jen Vaughn, a Pathfinder Infinite 2e adventure, available at Drive-Thru RPG. Tumblethrough uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's fan content policy. Paizo.com/licenses/fan content. Tumblethrough is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Incorporated or Paizo products, visit paizo.com. They got pump nutted.
Pump nutted?
Please don't pump nut me, sir.
I apologize. I shan't pump nut you.